Hi guys! I don't know if you remember me from the last Memorial Union update, but welcome back to the Memorial Union here at Emporia State University. My name is Ashley Votes. I'm the student body president here at ESU, and we're very excited to show you the latest updates that have been made to the renovations. So I have a new tour guide for this video that I want to introduce. Her name is Jennifer Cheray, and she's here to take you on the new updates of the Memorial Union.
Hi everybody, my name is Jennifer Cheray and I'm the Student Body Vice President here at Emporia State, and I'm also a Student Ambassador. So I'm going to be taking over the tour today, and I know everybody's really excited to get in and see all the new stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and welcome you in. As I'm sure you all know, Emporia State's seen many changes in its day. From its start as Kansas State Normal in 1863 to the wonderful renovations you're seeing today, Emporia State's been through a lot. And we have this beautiful banner to commemorate all of those changes. But that's not the only decorations that we have new in the Union. As people enter from the east, what they're going to see first is the University Seal, which was newly installed just today. As you can see, it commemorates ESU's history a little bit more. It says the year that we were founded, 1863, and it's going to go along nicely with the seal that's going to be on the west side of the Union, which will be a power E. So it's a little bit of Emporia spirit all throughout the Union. All right, guys, here we are in the new entrance of the west side of the Union. If you can imagine behind me a sculpture of the evolution of Corky, that's what you'll be able to see next week. So when you're back for homecoming, make sure you check it out because it'll make a great photo op. But as we move further to the middle of the entrance, this is where the seal is that I was talking about earlier. It's going to be the Power E. So as students walk in from the residence halls to eat or lunch or dinner, that's what they'll see first thing when they walk in. And as we make our way closer to the dining hall, the Hornet's Nest, you can see that it's gone through some major changes, even since we last saw it in the last video. So let's go on and talk to Chef Johnny about the Hornet's Nest. All right, we're now inside of the Hornet's Nest, and with us we have Executive Chef Johnny, an Executive Chef of Emporia State. So Johnny, thank you for taking the time with us today.
You're welcome.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about some of the new changes in the
The round thing over there, it's called the wood stone oven. It's one of the expensive equipment in this dining room right now. We cook pizzas from there, lasagnas, breadsticks through that, fresh. It's all coming out fresh in front of the students. And this is the only place where you can see a pizza getting cooked in front of the students and faculty. And with that, sometimes in our specialty items, we have lasagna, baked pasta, and some of the short pastas getting cooked out in front of the students.
So has that been pretty popular so far?
It's one of the most popular items over here, and just because of the popularity, we just opened a retail unit just next to it, where people, we have faculty staff, they can buy pizza with cash, and they have voluntary meal exchange and everything. So it's the biggest popular item over here.
All right, Johnny, it looks like we have a lot of different things over here. Does this all come in the same meal plan, or do you have to buy separate meal plans for this?
It's all included in the meal plan, as this dining room is actually all you can eat. So when a student swipes their card, they can come and eat anything in this dining room, as many as time. They can stay here throughout the meal period and eat as much as vegetables. This is what we call a one-stop shopping station. It's everything is healthy option over here. Over here you can see it's salad bar. All the produce, I try to make it sure it's local, within 100 or 200 mile radius from Emporia. Wow. So all this vegetable is cut fresh the day off, so people can experience the freshness of the vegetables.
Great. All right, Johnny, this really is a one-stop shop. What's over here in this area?
Over here, I call it a rural station, a fried rice station. Last year when I was hired, most of the international students, they were asking for a fried rice station. So what I did was I requested a station just dedicated to some Chinese students, so they can have some authentic fried rice. And on this station, I'll have a fried rice and a plain white steamed rice over here. So students, when we hit winter, we'll have some soup over here, so students can eat rice with their soup, with broth and everything.
Great. Okay, Johnny, this looks like a sandwich station to me. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is what I call a sandwich shop. We have fresh baked bread over here. It's baked day off, so they can have fresh bread every day. We have different kind of varieties. It's topped with garlic, Parmesan cheese, Monterey Jack. For vegetarian, I have some Italian seasoning with tomatoes. So it's fresh baked. We have different kind of potato bread and some gluten-free bread for students who are allergic to gluten. So, and over here we have fresh cut deli meat over here, below any kind of meat you can think of: beef, turkey, ham, varieties of cheese. And over here we have I have a person over here, they cut their meat and bread just in front of students for the entertainment, so they can see their meat and bread cutting fresh. We have condiment station over there. something I just added recently because of the winter, panini grill, so people can have their sandwich hot.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, and so when we start with soup, so they can have their soup and sandwich. So this, again, as I said, it's one-stop shopping, so they can have soup, sandwich, salad, and one station.
Awesome, looks great.
Yeah.
All right, I've heard this area is pretty popular over here, Johnny. What can you tell me about this station?
This is what we call a grill station. We cook hamburgers, cheeseburgers, French fries, Philly steak, grilled cheese, or anything related to grill item over here. One of the most popular or demanding item over here. We have a long lines from pizza station over here, and on average, I cook like 500 to 600 hamburgers a meal period. So it's like 1,000 to 1,200 hamburgers a day.
Wow, that's amazing. It smells delicious.
It is, yeah. And I mean, it's hard to keep up over here. It doesn't matter if this place is filled up during lunchtime, within 5 minutes it's all empty. But it's amazing to see students, they wait for the hamburgers. So they stand in the line. We have a line to the pizza area, so they stand on the line to get a fresh hamburger.
Wow. All right, so my favorite meal of the day is breakfast, and I can see that we have lots of different options to choose from. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
This is what we call an ultimate breakfast station. It's open all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There are some students, they like breakfast, dinner, so that's by high demand we open this for dinner too. We have like 9 different kind of cereal. Coming soon, we have an organic cereal coming up pretty soon for people who likes organic stuff. Next to it, we have a waffle station. This big waffle station with like 15 different varieties of toppings over here. And one thing I recommend students is when they make waffle, they can grab some cereal, crunch it, put in the waffle batter, and they can have like kind of like a Cheerios waffle of the day.
I never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Great.
So this is one of the popular items, but I see a stable like 15 students in dinner time. It's surprising to see how many students they go for waffle. So because of this, I'm trying to come up with a Wednesday, like a chicken and waffle kind of concept.
Yeah.
So just to get students excited about this big waffle station.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for the tour, Johnny.
You're welcome.
I have a few more questions for you.
Sure.
All right, so how does it feel to finally be out of the temporary dining space?
It feels great. I mean, the previous dining place was like 1/8 the size of this whole place, so it's pretty nice, great place. I mean, I'm just excited to see excitement in students' faces when I walk in every day. So it's a great feeling.
Great, I bet. It looks great to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of feedback have you got back from the students?
Oh, so far it's all positive. There's no complaint, not a single complaint about any stations. I get emails every day, like 5 or 6 emails. Just they want more and more, but it's a good problem to have. So yeah, no complaints so far.
Awesome. So what's your favorite part of the dining?
My favorite part of dining is actually pizza. So as soon as it's just next to the entrance, as soon as people walk in, they see the pizza station, especially the oven, they just get all excited. So when they just take a right turn and they see the big dining room, and they just get surprised. Pizza station is my favorite over here.
Yeah. Great. Well, I cannot wait to come back and eat.
Sure. You're all welcome anytime.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay guys, I got my hard hat on now because we're getting ready to go into the construction zone. But while we're renovating the west side of the Union, we put up this temporary hallway. And as you can see, it's been decorated by various organizations, because why have an ugly hallway when we can decorate it by all of our awesome organizations that we have on campus. So we opened that up to the organizations, and as you can see, they've gotten pretty creative. And there's actually a waiting list because so many organizations signed up. So here we have an organization painting right now. It's been a pretty popular hallway so far. So yeah, come on up. Okay, so now it's time to go behind the scenes and see what Main Street's looking like so far. Okay, for those of you trying to figure out where exactly I am right now, we are in the old Center for Student Involvement. And if you're familiar with student involvement, this used to be offices, but after renovations, it's going to turn into a lounge space. And so as you can see, we're gonna have windows, so we'll have light from outside, so it'll be a really great environment for students to just hang out and chill, do some homework. And behind me is going to be my favorite part of campus, Pottery with Pizzazz. So students can, de-stress, paint some pottery for their family members and such. And for those of you who are familiar with the old Center for Student Involvement, this actually used to be the area that was the reception desk, so you can kind of get a feel for where we're at right now. Okay, where we're at now is what will be the main lounge space for Memorial Union. It'll offer increased seating, several TVs for students to watch, or they can choose to hang out and do their homework again. And what's cool about this lounge space is it will also offer an area for performances. So we'll be able to bring a stage in, we'll have overhead lighting as well as a new sound system for the space. So that'll be great for UAC events, for different events, for organizations to offer another performing venue. What organizations also need to know about this space is that it will be where your tables will be set up so that you can promote your events and your club to other students walking through the union so that they'll be able to know just what your organization is doing on campus. One of the goals for the new Memorial Union is to open up the space, especially for the Center for Student Involvement. So what I'm walking through right now is what will be the gated entrance to the Center for Student Involvement. So as you can see, the space will be much larger and more welcoming for students to just walk on in from Main Street because it is an extension of Main Street, so it'll be nice, easy access. This right here is what will be the new front desk for the CSI. So if you have any questions, that'll be the welcome desk. And as we move up here, this is what will be the open staircase into the student offices and professional offices. So one cool thing to tie in the openness of the union is that if somebody was standing on the complete west side of this office, they would be able to see all the way to the far east side. So tying in the openness, it's going to be a great space for people to just walk on in and feel welcome. All right, and then one way that we're commemorating the CSI is by creating a time capsule. So we're putting it together now and it will be on display in a clear display case for people to see what CSI has gone through over the years and how we've moved on. Okay, and as we walk up the stairs to the CSI, we'll find a lot of student offices as well as professional staff offices so they can do all of their work in one space. So I'm really excited for that. I know all of us CSI workers are excited to make the move into the permanent location. In just a few months, this is where I will be calling meeting to order for Associated Student Government. This is our new Senate chambers, and it's been a gift to us from the Memorial Union for supporting the renovation process over the years. So I'd like to tip my hat to all of you former ASG people for giving the union the support that it needed to make this renovation possible, and thanks to the union for providing this space. So now I'm going to show you around. So the first thing that you're going to see when walking into the Senate chambers will be the Associated Student Government logo on this door right here. So we're really excited about that. And now we have a guest speaker to help us visualize it a little bit better. This is Dave Hendricks, the Director of Memorial Union. So Dave, what can you tell us about this space?
Well, Jen, we're very excited about this space. It came to fruition very early on in the planning process. ASG played a major role in getting the referendum passed. And without their support, it probably would not have happened. So what we wanted to do was provide a space that was strictly ASG's. So when you entered the space, you knew exactly where you were. So what we'll have is a podium in the front of the room, seating for all 27 senators. So if you're a senator from a particular school, you'll have your place in the room along with some storage, filing storage and cabinets. It'll have its own sound system and projection system. We want this something that not only current senators and administrators are proud of, but also past and future senators.
All right, well, I know I'm super excited for this new space. Thank you, Dave, for explaining it to us and for helping us put it all together. I'm now standing in the PDK room, which is just west of the ballroom in the Memorial Union. As you can see, this is in the new stages. It was just turned over to the contractors earlier this month, so they're making marks all over, and you can see these orange marks on the walls symbolize what's going to be knocked down. So those will eventually be entrances to the ballroom from the new conference rooms, so it'll be really nice to have that access. All right, now we're in what used to be the Skyline lobby area. So if you come follow me, we can look at what changes have been made to the Skyline dining facilities. All right, right behind me we have a brand new staircase which leads to the west entrance of the Union. Above us is the Hornet's Nest, and what's going to be really cool about this space is that students will actually be able to see downstairs. So all of this will be windows and they'll be able to see what's going on down here. And as they walk down the stairs, to the right will be Career Services and to the left will be the Office of International Education. All right. All right, another addition to the Union is this beautiful new door we have that leads students right in from the north side. So coming from the towers or coming anywhere from the north, students will be able to walk right into the Union without having to run around. All right, thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed all your Union renovation updates. Until next time, my name's Jennifer Cheray. See ya.
Copyright by Jonathan, can't use that.
Oh, man. What?
No, it's just
Ah! Okay. Guys, so... Oh, I was almost there. I was ready for it. Dang it. Yeah.